Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we are dealing with the coronal mass ejection heading for Ogun. It's going to be here in 5 minutes. This will be sent to novice orbit in a second, which means that we're ready to continue the energy catalog and energy science pack 1. Then we'll probably also be working a little bit in parallel here with the circuits that we're getting here. Question is, though, how do we get things out from here? Since we need a little bit more. Blue belt is not twice the speed. So we will jump over here instead. And we'll drag this in parallel on the other side. And then this will be here. This is gonna be the stone belt that we need. So the first one is gonna go in here. The second one does go here, actually. Then we have third one and fourth one. We can hook this up here. And this is gonna result in two very nice belts of things for our circuits, which is gonna be great. So this here will be a stone requester, actually. And this is gonna be stone. Okay. This here will be a copper requester. Copper plates, to be very specific. Let's clean this out here. So this lasts for 2 minutes, I guess. We'll drag this over here. We'll take... Whoops. I almost put my water bottle on the floor here. So let's take this. And we'll put that here, actually. We'll put it here. I'll be honest. Boom. So we need to look at refining this blueprint a little bit. Okay, so it's 1 minute until it starts on Ogun. Let me just clean this up a little bit here. Okay. I don't have that apparently. This is kind of what I need. that should be fine. Let's go to Ogun. This is now started. Okay, that's gonna be Dracat. Oh, this is rough. Because this is gonna be during the night. This is not good. This is probably the worst case scenario for us. Yeah, that's gonna immediately drain, I think. Okay, we need that to go back up. Yeah, that's gonna go straight for the power, obviously. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Can you chill a bit? No, please. Okay. So we are charging up the thing a bit again. Well, luckily it only annihilated half of our things, yeah? That's kinda rough, but it is what it is. The accumulators are slowly getting back up there. Was really bad timing with the nightfall being exactly there, to be honest. Whatever, dude. It happens. It happens. Okay. So we do have a couple of electromagnetics facilities here now. And this here will almost certainly... Wait. Did we not send glass? Because I don't think we can send that in a capsule, right? We can send glass, okay. So we're gonna send glass up there because for some reason we're not. This here is looking kind of spicy as well. Okay. Remove that. Okay, that's a lot of modules for a bit of circuits. So we're weirdly multitasking here now. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of this room here. We are still at 23,000 of those. And that's still 958. Yeah. Maybe 45 of that, thank you. Because we're gonna have to send all of those hopefully. But we're still gonna need a couple more of these, I think. It's fine. So are we getting the glass or no? We are not getting the glass yet. Okay. I guess that's fine. Okay, you're trying to go in here, but this is not constructed yet. Okay, that's fine. So glass, please. Okay. We have so much glass that this is not gonna be even slightly an issue. So I don't think we're sending any with this, yeah? No. No, we're not. So we're about to get that here. I mean, we're handling this surprisingly well right now. Not gonna lie. We're still missing a decent chunk of landfill, but it's gonna disappear kind of quickly, I think. Space pipes are coming. This is gonna be full as well. Nothing of this is very expensive anymore, so we can just send that. In terms of research, what do we actually want? Like, nothing of this is particularly interesting to me. Braking force, maybe? Can send 3 of those, I guess. I guess that's fine. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we've now packaged this into 200 of this, which is gonna be way more space efficient. I kinda wish we had more modules. I'm gonna send that in there. We are very much on the edge of what we can support here. Let's put a couple of these out. I'm gonna send that as well, I think. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we're constructing these things. So we said that this will be a kinda semi-large deficit. I could maybe squeeze in 2 more here to make that workable. Because that's what we're gonna need, right? We're gonna need this. I mean, we're not even there yet with this. But whatever. We send one more, I guess. Because each of this is 9.6 per minute, right? This is gonna be 5 of these. Yeah, okay. That's the amount that we need. Now we need conductivity data something, which is gonna be made in this here, which is also gonna need this thermal fluid. So I wanna take this, put that there probably. Go up here, go down there. This is blank data card and a bunch of other things, right? We'll put that there. Put that there. Boom, boom. These things we should have. We should probably not build up a huge stockpile. Okay, so that's 6 per minute. That's 6 per minute. Conductivity data. This. And then we do this, and that's gonna be the contaminated scrap. Like so. This is now 10.8. So a little bit more. Maybe like this. And like this. 15 megawatts. Holy crap, Aroni. Bro. Bro, this is gonna be rough. Okay. Yeah, we're not able to do this, I think. It's not gonna be feasible. We might as well do this immediately. So even this is 30 megawatts, and that's gonna be rough. That's borderline what we can do already. Yeah, so we have the conductivity data. We need the electromagnetic field data as well, which is this, which is also made in this thing. Similarly to this, still. So we take this, we do this, and then we do this. And we're gonna need ion stream for this. Rare minerals is also something we're not really shooting up here. But I'm fairly certain that we can just do this. And be kind of done with that. Blank data cards we have from here. We have a ton of these. That's not going to be an issue. And these give junk data cards. Junk data card. And then they also give electromagnetic field data, which we then will put in this. And then we need ion stream, whatever the hell that is. And that's this. This is actually plasma stream. Together with rare minerals. Which is this. And the question is, can we could, I don't know if you can transport that in that spot. It's okay. So I think we just put some chemical gel in this. Do a bunch of those barrels. And then we'd have to do something about that here, okay? So we have to do this. But this is chemical gel. This is chemical gel. We'll have a pipe going there. Okay, you guys are getting kind of spicy. Okay, so how are we doing with the robots anyway? Okay, 200, 200, that's good. We don't have another plasma generator either. That's unfortunate. Okay. Plasma generator. It's fine. Probably don't need more than 5 of that. Okay. Okay, we're lacking the space pipe. Got it. Got it. And it's not a resource thing, it's a crafting speed thing. Okay, let's put that up there. Well, we're gonna need some better power generation in space soon, TM. I mean, hopefully this is actually gonna generate enough pipes to satisfy this problem that we have right now. Gonna have to wait here a little bit and be patient. Okay, so are we looking at here? Exactly. That's quite a lot of circuits. But it's not a lot of bricks. Well, it's a decent amount of stone plates though, but... Okay. This here ain't needed. And we have 0 of these modules. Okay, no. Productivity 2s. Thank you. No. Actually have to increase their priority first. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we don't even have productivity 2s enough for this. You actually trolling or what? Let's get 1k sulfur in here. Because this is just a bandwidth problem from here. We do have the things. And this is electrical motor, which is apparently pretty fine. So this wasn't helping at all, or what? Okay, you are building it, but it's slow. So I'm assuming that this ain't gonna be enough, really. I kinda don't think that that's gonna be enough. It would be great if we could get this chemical gel to go in here, yeah? Just a couple of barrels, man. Just a couple of barrels. You are lacking heavy oil. You're lacking heavy oil barrel. So I didn't send heavy oil barrels, I guess. Let's do that. Okay. Do that. So we need to be able to replenish that, for sure. You have gotten that, you have filled this, you need a plasma generator. You are waiting for that. We should be requesting more of this, I guess, because we're sending quite a lot of it. Okay. Well, this here is looking pretty good. This is what we're looking at here. About 2K circuits. And wow, okay. That ain't a joke, though. That ain't a joke. If we want to feed this properly, we're gonna have to do something here. Okay. Okay. Perfect. This goes here. That goes there. Copper will go here and here. There we go. That goes down there. Once we're done with this, we'll take this out. And then we'll take that there. Perfect. What are you struggling with exactly? The hell kind of thing is that? Okay. Well, we gotta leave that be for a bit. Okay, so we need iron stream. Which was a particle accelerator. That's an electromagnetics facility. That's not the same thing. We don't have a particle accelerator. I'm assuming that it's made in this. Assuming that we're gonna have to make this here. This is extremely power inefficient. Like, extremely. I want to cut that by as much as possible. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna need rare minerals as well. Let's say 50. Why we don't have any copper at all? Like, you should have insane amounts of copper. Like, actually, insane amounts. Should be mega easy. These low density structures, though. This is making 10 per second. Maybe we can even do that. Get speed up a little bit. And then we'll take this out here. Like so. Then we need polarization data, whatever that is. Which is this. Which is made in a laser facility with a multispectral mirror. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, this isn't too bad. But we're gonna need said laser facility. Like so. Right, we're gonna need turrets and accumulators for this. I don't want to make more than 5 of those. Okay, we're gonna have to send some laser turrets and some accumulators to space. Boop. Laser turrets should be here. It's maybe not trash. Unrequested hello. Let's do 200. 200 maybe. Let's see what we actually need. 20 ton, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Gonna have to send that with the next rocket, which is a while before that launches, but still something. Well, that's gonna be... Once this gets going, at least we'll have a bunch of green circuits, right? Okay, there we go. That's fine. And we'll send that down. Okay, okay. So then we needed the uranium for the radiation data, and we also need a radiation facility. Which means we need a uranium fuel cell. Which we can't send. We can send the normal uranium, but we can't send the fuel cell. Which is, kind of rough. Okay. Let's see if we have time to go there before we die. It's not great. Okay, nice. Very nice. We got a couple of those in there. We're also gonna build something to send uranium. 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 This. Uranium. That. Uranium. This. Go away. Okay. So we need a radiation facility up here as well. Radiation facility. Radiation facility. You need all of this junk. You're gonna have a couple of those. That's gonna be pretty good. Request from buffer chest, request from buffer chest. Okay, that's good. Very nice. We're gonna get a bunch of useful things, yeah? I mean, I'm just gonna send you. Just gonna send you. Oh, you're just waiting for copper. Okay. Oh. Bro. Yeah, we need to reach this poor guy. Oh, and you need lithium. Right. I forgot. You need this bad boy. You need that there. Even with increasing this, it's not exactly perfect, yeah. We're starting to see the limits of the throughput that we can do right now with our current setup. Oh, well. So, conductivity data, electromagnetic data, field data even. This was polarization field, polarization data, just from the laser facility. Okay, that's fine. And that has all of those things, apparently. So it has scrap, junk data, a requester. It's gonna be that. We need more inserters up here, I'll be honest. Okay, you are doing your thing. This is not gonna be efficient, but it's gonna do something. And this will be this guy instead. That's gonna be that. That's gonna be that. That's gonna go there. That will be fine. And then we needed the radiation thing. Most likely gonna be a similar experience. No, okay. This just needs to request some things. Then it's gonna be this and uranium. This here, yeah. Okay. We'll have to put that there. So we need a multispectral mirror. Multispectral mirror. Do we ideally... We need chemical gel and lubricant. I think lubricant we only have here, yeah. So I think we do this. You have scrap as well. Scrap. Which you'll put in this. Then you have this. Just gonna put that there. Okay. That's already doing their thing. Okay. I was like, why is the inserter not putting it in there? But it was a ghost inserter. Okay, so then we have energy catalog. And you guys are doing what? Oh, they're being kind of spicy there, yeah. Gonna send an unreasonable amount of inserters up here. Okay. So after we have these things, what I need now is significant data and energy insight. Okay, and this is just taking energy insight. Oh, and this is just taking energy catalog. Okay. In these supercomputers. Which we don't have any of. Let's do that. Sounds fine. Well, that's actually not that bad. Wait, we have mixed this. This is minus 10. This is incorrect. Where the fuck did minus 10 come from? It's here. Okay, so this is a special kind of thing. Man, fuck that. Throw that away. Okay. Because all these other ones are not minus 10. Okay. Okay, so minus 10 would go there, actually. So this would be minus 10 instead. Okay. So this goes here. Okay. Oh, that was a good catch before that turned worse. That was a good catch. Okay, so we needed these supercomputers. And we need energy insight. And that's gonna be the cool one to the not so cool one. So we can do that here. For example. We can then do this. And this. No, it's gonna be energy insight and blank data card. Energy insight. Blank data card. Okay. What do we need up here, actually? You're waiting for a bunch of those. which I kind of find hilarious. And we don't have enough fuel for that. Because... How is this a problem? How is it possible that you're gobbling up this entire fucking line of iron? I genuinely do not understand. Okay. There we go. Now that should be upgraded to red belt. And hopefully that's gonna be... That's gonna be that. So now we just need to... We get the energy insight here, yeah? This becomes thermal fluid 25C. This is minus 100. So that's correct. Now we need the significant data, which I think is also a supercomputer, by the way. Yes. So this is almost the same thing. 1, 2, 3. We just put that there. We're gonna put a couple of these here. You are gonna request energy insight. This is gonna be significant data. And this is gonna be blank card. Okay, so that's correct. That's actually correct. And you are still lacking low density structures. Gonna keep feeding this a bit with that. To be honest, he could probably start sending things by rocket now instead of this here. So how are we doing with the fuel? Okay, now suddenly we have infinite amounts of iron. Are we running out of this? This is 2K. There's no way we're running out of this anymore, yeah? Okay. That's not what's happening. That ain't what's happening. Kinda tempted to get large containers for a logistics system. They will help us eventually. I'm gonna be cheeky here and be like, oh, I'm just gonna borrow this here real quick. There you go. I hope that's gonna be enough. Maybe it ain't. We are so close right now. We are so close. That's copper. Which is also like, okay. Maybe we need to request 400 of each thing here. That's fine. Let's increase that. These are apparently the high demand items that we have. And unfortunately, our bot system is at a capacity here. Let's add a couple more bots here. Okay, we are ready to launch. Let's send this so we can get this working. Okay. You don't get more because... Really? Okay. Okay. And we can't get this because this would be Material Science Pack 1. Okay. Well, this was not a insignificantly complex process. I would really like this to be working a bit better. So, okay, we're still like mega using these spots. They love this spot. They do love this spot. Okay. How 120 on the way? We are struggling for power now. And I don't think it's the fault of these. These are actually just running at capacity right now. Yeah. This is running at capacity. Uranium fuel cell. We're using 1 per minute. And we're making 2.9 per minute. So it should be fairly safe, in my opinion. To do this. And then the water on this side. There we go. Because we are now completely capped on power, apparently. So we need to solve that immediately. So let's take a look here. Well, we are very, very close. We are very, very close. It's mostly this, which is mostly copper. I find that very, very hilarious that that's the problem. But it's also a long travel time up here to bring the copper. If I can, I would like to end this episode by crafting at least one of these science packs. That would be really cool. And this is just capped by copper, I think. Nothing in this can actually use any productivity modules at all. Which is fucking ridiculous. Okay. We just need the significant data now. That's all we need. Then we can add energy science pack to this. I mean, eventually, yeah, you're gonna have to come here. Oh, you need 36. Holy, what? Bro, okay, so you need so many. You need so many. So this here is the biggest cap right now. Okay. Copper plate, man. Copper plate. So then our path of science would be this, yeah? That's gonna be 45%, but that's 1,200 science packs. Okay, my guy. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Okay. Because we're gonna start there, yeah? And you guys kind of love that corner as well. 13 out of 36. It's not going quick, it isn't. But like once we get these things here, that like it's not that bad. I think we have a lot except this one copper thing, right? That's so cringe. That's so cringe. Problem is that we could have been like loading this by belt or something, but they have to go down here and collect it, and it's a bit far to go here. So already there we're seeing like how bot speed and bot capacity is absolutely atrocious for us. But we're close. We're 33 now. 33 now. Okay, just come on. We just need a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're running a couple of these again. Nice, nice, nice. Just gonna put the catalog in here. We're just gonna put that in here. And eventually one more, please. That's gonna lead to 4 significant data. Which will be exactly enough for 1 science pack. No, 2. 2 science packs. So we're gonna get out of this, yeah. Okay, we gained the significant data, which is nice. So that took 112 hours and 30 minutes to get significant data. And that's the same thing, 112 hours and 30 minutes to get the first energy science pack. So there was a good freaking 42 hours between optimization science pack and energy science pack 1. That's rough, man. That's really, really rough. Either way, this should be working now at an automated pace. It's not gonna go quickly, but it's gonna go. And we're getting a little bit of we've made 8 of these, and we got progress to 11, so it's pretty nice. That's the next major hurdle kinda cleared. Next time I'm planning to finish this. We do have green circuits here already working, but we need advanced circuits here to go with this build. And for that, we need electronic components, which we're also putting on trains. So this build is going to be finished up next time. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm fucking stupid. This is going to be passive provider. Green circuits. Boom. We can even put a 1, 2, 3 train here with some wagonies, like so. And that's at least green circuits done for that. Anyway, if you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really, really nice day.